Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Falcon2081 and today we got Battlefield Bad Company 2. I'm playing Rush on Isla Inocentes, and this is arguably probably my favorite map out of the entire maps that are in Battlefield. And we're playing as the attackers, and so right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to spot the enemy. As you can see, this guy right here is on the heavy machine gun. I got the first shot, but I was a little bit too low. And as far as when you're attacking, there's different points to attack from this map. You can take the high ground or the road where I am right now. You can take the choppers, or you can take the boats. Oh, this is pretty funny. I heard this guy coming and I threw a motion mine and I was able to get him. What you have to watch out for here is the defenders coming up and rushing up, like what just happened right now. And thankfully I was able to hear them, so I was able to take them out. Usually when I'm playing defender, I'm usually in the same area where I just killed those guys are, so I'm always very wary of what what they're trying to do and that stuff. So one of the teammates here planted, and I threw a mortar strike and I was able to kill the enemy, but I made a pretty stupid mistake in reloading here instead of still keeping watch of the crate. Usually when someone plants, what I do is I take the mortar strike right on the MCOM station. That way the enemy can't disarm. But as you saw right there, I still had 3 bullets left, and I was in that mentality of Call of Duty still. Well, I have that very bad habit of reloading every time every chance I get. So I had 3 bullets, and I definitely could have taken out that medic that was trying to disarm, and we could have had the MCOM destroyed pretty quick. And here's another pretty good shot. And so let's see what else. One of my teammates is trying to go to the MCOM B right now, and I was able to save him. For some reason, a lot of the teammates that we were playing with, the other teammates, not my squad mates, a lot of them were kind of hanging back and not doing much. Same thing with the defenders. And this is pretty funny right here. Here I'm waiting for the enemy to try and start rushing up so I can get the mortar strike. I do get it, but there seems to be a glitch with setting up a mortar strike through cover, especially the bushes and stuff like that, because for some reason the mortar strike will what's the word here? It'll, I'll say, attack the bushes instead of the where you want it to actually go. So hopefully they'll fix that. And that's happened to me a bunch of times. And it's pretty easy to circumvent. Just make sure you don't set up a mortar strike when you're hidden in foliage and bushes and stuff like that, because that'll happen. And since I am playing with sniper, I usually do like to I'll try to hand back. What I'll do is at the beginning of the game I'll gauge to see how my team does, and if I see that they most of them will go for the MCOM, then I'll hang back and play with the sniper and give them cover, because I've played with a bunch of other snipers that just don't really do much, or at least they just go for kills. And like I said in my other video, you have to remember that this game is not about kills or kill to death ratio. It's about going for the objectives. And so, you know, I've gone negative in these games. I've gone 20 and 20 or 10 and 20. So it really doesn't matter as long as you win. And here I'm, like I was telling you, a lot of these guys tend to come up through that little hill and pick off the snipers that are up here, and that's a good way of doing it. If you have some good snipers that are camping on that, where I am right now, this hilltop, a good way of countering them is coming up around the road to my right, and just come up right here, this road right here, like this guy did. Just come up this way, and if you're playing Recon, or if you're playing Engineer, because you have the silenced weapon, usually you can surprise those guys and take them out. So, you know, I threw, because I just killed that guy that was coming up the road, so I threw a motion mine, and you know, here I get killed because I didn't throw a motion mine on this side right here. So you'll always have people that after you kill them, they always come back and try and kill you. So always be careful of that, because I know I'm one of them. If I get killed by a sniper, you can bet your ass that I'm gonna go and counter snipe him. So usually I try to avoid the left side, just because that's the most popular side that people tend to enjoy taking, with the boats in the water, and they just camp the little islands. So here, you know, I got a few hit markers. They killed my squad mate, and he's gonna spawn on me. So we already took a crate. It happened when I died. We took crate A. Now we're just, you know, we're gonna try and take crate B. In terms of how fast this game is going, the pace is kind of slow. Just for the fact that the defenders are not, they're not really defending, so to speak. Usually when you have a good team, you'll always have, you know, 3 or 4 people camping each crate, and then the other people, the other defenders will either be counter sniping and being on the heavy machine gun. I'm not sure if we have any of the choppers up, but usually using the choppers is a good way of trying to get to the defender's base. Usually what they'll do is take the chopper, and then they'll parachute down on the backside of the defender's base, right behind the heavy machine gun. If you've played this map, you know what I mean. And so I'm telling my squad mate here that I'm covering him, and he's going to revive that other teammate, and he's gonna plant that B. And now that that's done, I'm just gonna wait here until they start rushing, and I'll send off the mortar strike. When I use the mortar strike, I usually use it with the special kit, or the perk, the specialization with the high explosive. That way it has a bigger blast radius, and it kills the people. Just like this guy right here, the mortar strike got him, and we were able to get the MCOM without sacrificing too many tickets, because the defenders aren't really that good. So, and here I'm getting shot at by the heavy machine gun. I don't think this guy bothered to spot me, because he wasn't actually shooting at me, and he got a nice headshot. You guys also, you know, you have to remember that always spot your enemies. Always, always, always. That way your teammates know where the enemy is and they can take care of him.